Okay, a little bit later than usual, but I'm here. How is everyone tonight? Happy Saturday. Well, as for why I'm later, oh my goodness. I had some friends over today, and and due to that, oh, what's what I'm looking for? Things ran a little bit late, and then I got distracted. Uh, and there was a back and forth of one person couldn't make it because they had an emergency and they were considering coming down, but then they ultimately decided against it. And now I'm made arrangements to check in with them on Monday, so it was just a little workaround there. We carrying with Elmwick 2, or how in the hell do I get out of the dark side? Where's that damn light switch? Could make a chicken Greek salad sandwich. Oh, nice. I made some Oros con pollo for my friends, and that went over pretty well. Um, it was nice. Ended up having a lot more food than guests, so I'm going to have some snacks and leftovers for tomorrow. So that'll be nice. Um, oh, that's right. Yeah, a little bit of announcement. So I figure it has been 4 years since I've started doing this, and have lost like 95% of my VODs to the ether because I don't save a lot of them. I only save the ones I thought were like really good, and they take up a lot of space on one of my external drives. So I finally made a YouTube channel for my VODs. It's not ready yet. I've uploaded exactly one VOD to it so far. I am working on syncing it up to auto-port my VODs over to it from Twitch. But once that's ready and dandy, which I am hoping to get it done by end of next week, I'll put the link in my Discord and in my Twitch About page. And from then on, I will just post my VODs there. So that we can keep them. The oldest contiguous one that I've got is, or at least Twitch remembers up to the anniversary stream we had a couple months back with the crowd control. So any VODs from before then would be one-offs that I saved directly to my hard drive. Talking things like, so I pull up the folder right now. Oh, it hates pulling this up. Things like some Elden Ring VODs, or Drunk Risk of Rain, or playing Stick Fight with for Irish's birthday. Or I have my VODs from when we did the 12-man raids. That was from 2021. I might upload that to the VOD page. That one might deserve to go up. All right, yeah, but rest assured there will be a VOD YouTube channel at some point within the next week or so, and yeah, that's my big announcement, sort of bit, where you'll have more of me for your entertainment. Aren't you lucky? Righto. But because I am a little late tonight, it's already 9:42. I want to hop right into this instead of dithering around a bit more. I will turn the volume up a little bit because Alan deserves to be heard, you know? Oh, so I don't have to burn their shield away to hurt them? I can just gun them down without... Okay, good to know. The Brave Weapon quest for this weekend on D2, so it's and just earn some more rank. Hell yeah! I saw that Irish bit the bullet and dipped her toes back into Destiny, so I'll have to ask her how that went. Okay. So, where last we left off with our dear boy Alan, he had just had a nice cup of coffee here in this dirty bathroom. I have discovered that these question mark circles tell me that there's a word of power there, and I'm guessing that that question mark is my objective. So there's a word of power that I missed up at Caldera Station, and there's a word of power in this area. And I missed a shitload of words of power in the other station. So there's like 4 of them in the overworld. Like there's one by the talk show, and there's one down each side street. And then in the studio itself, okay, so actually I haven't missed that many now that I think about it.
I had a new idea, a new story thread.
I have a new idea. Torchbearers, the murder cult, the summoning ritual. I can apply the summoning ritual to other things. So, this was good. Every writer, detective, dark police respond to the darkest story. You can travel further. The narrative I wrote found a way. Casey looking for a missing FBI agent. Angel on the trail of the murder cult, the cult of the word. Place of power revered by the torchbearers, a mystic outsiders in the tunnels. Okay. And then my words of power. I have a few that I could spend. I have 2 words of fix that I can spend. And then I've got 1 of almost everything else. A 75% chance to regain a flashlight charge on killing an enemy is really attractive. But healing while boosting, yeah, we're taking 1 of those. Now, words of aid. Words of war. I don't know what to take with that. Words of gun. 5% chance to not consume ammo when shooting the revolver is really nice. Action. Decrease damage received from projectiles by 1/4, or 15% more difficult to detect. Stealth. Because if I can go up to 50% harder to be detected, that's pretty rad, I would think. Murder sites?
The memory is fading like a dream. I must hold on to it. I remember an awful beacon in the darkness, a scene of a ritualistic murder site in the subway tunnels. Is it a previous draft of my writing? Must be. I've been trying to shape the dark place around me, but so much fades away. Even my memory of the process, washed away by dark waves. But some things remain. The darkest, nastiest elements.
Okay, I'm remembering this now.
It's my goal. A stepping stone to travel deeper to escape. Write a narrative that takes me there. Casey will lead me to it.
Okay. So, I've got 2 charges of light in my magic light stick. We already grabbed this word, that word of fix. Sensei Weaver worked hard, followed her obsessive rituals, sometimes fighting them, always giving in to them in the end. She haunted the halls of Bright Falls' abandoned power plant. She was preparing defenses and supply lines for the war she knew would come. The war between the forces of light and darkness. Alright, so I believe this is the direction we gotta go, right? Yeah, there's a door here. Understood what I had to do. Oh, I've read that one before. Okay. Because according to the map, yeah, I am breaching out... Oh, into a different line? Did I miss that one entirely? I must have. From Shrine Street... Seeing the derailed train. Seeing the collapse... So... The collapsed tunnel... So, Caldera Street Station. The collapsed tunnel. The derailed train. Shrine Street Station. Ah, peck. I guess I did miss that word. Oh well. And this door's locked? I have a key. Not locked anymore. Wait a second. I'm back up here? Okay. Lost, you say? Trying to find Alice. What scene am I in right now? There's another save room right here. I've done a loop-de-loop? That doesn't feel right. Because this'll take me... Yeah, they didn't detect me. Yeah, up into this chasm. So I wonder once I get into the new scene if I should apply the murder cult. Because now I'm back at Caldera Street Station itself. It's got the missing FBI agent on it. Well, first up, according to the map, there's a ward of power all the way at the end over here. So let's just snag that real fast. Ah, in there. At what angle must I stand to get the whole thing? Ah, like that. Okay. So now we have 2 words of gun. I mean, I only have the revolver. It would make sense to apply them to the revolver, right? Yeah. 10% chance to not use my bullets. Fuck it. We'll do that. I'm gonna spend all my words. Actually, I don't know about if spending words of war, though. Okay. So now that I'm in Caldera Street Station, let's... I can only apply missing FBI agent, can't I?
The scene here had changed.
So the only scene I have is the FBI agent. Okay.
Things clicked into place. The story rang true. I was making progress.
There's a few enemies down here, but if I'm quiet, they won't notice me. And we're safe. So... I'll dip my toes in and just do my little quick save after grabbing that word of power. Yeah. Am I? I'm between scenes. I'm not in any given scene right now. Complete the ritual in the collapsed tunnel. I gotta get to the collapsed tunnel. And to get to the collapsed tunnel, I need to go straight down over there. Captain Potatoes, absolutely. I love this game so far. I'm having a great time. Gosh, I almost want to loop back down to the abandoned station to get that word I missed. How would I get there? How would I connect? I think I can connect through the collapsed tunnel, actually. So, Captain Potatoes, have you played Alan Wake 2 before? Are you familiar with the story of Wake? Because this is my first playthrough of Alan Wake 2, and I am enjoying it greatly. Okay, so I'm in the collapsed tunnel, and from here, I think I can tip in. You have not, but a dear friend of yours was telling you about it, so you figured you'd check it out. So far, I would recommend this game pretty highly. It's surreal and plays with your mind with unreliable narrators. It's really engaging, in my opinion. Yeah, I want that last fucking word of power. We're going for it. Is this the way? Yeah, this is the way. So, would you like me to catch you up to where we are? Or do you just want to vibe and experience it as things go? According to the map, I'm almost on fucking top of it. So it'd be somewhere around here? It is not unreliable narrator, more like misinformed narrator. More like the narrator is lied to often. Just enjoy the vibes, baby? Hell yeah. Well, right now I'm treasure hunting. The map says there's a word of power this away. I fucking want it. Maybe on the wrong side of the tracks, though. There's an enemy right there, but he hasn't noticed me. No, but this takes me back. I'm underneath. I need to go up. That's what I gotta do. Fucking Shadow Man. I don't know if you guys can see him on the screen, but he was very clearly there for me. So there's like a ladder here, right? Yeah, there it is. And then up here, at the scene of the derailed train. That's right, it was the one I was looking for before and I couldn't fucking find it. Arrow points up. Arrow points across.
I can figure this out on the plot board.
No. Was it on the ceiling this whole fucking time? You motherfucker, it was. No, it's this enemy over here. He is. We're gonna have to deal with him. Oh. He vanished. We take those. Give me the word. Alright, we got a word of war. Excellent. Turn that off in case he comes back. So nice when they just die to that. I was looking for that for like 5 fucking minutes the first time I came through this area. And I kept hearing that guy going, "Wake." I was like, okay, so. I don't need to be at the derailed train. I need to be at the collapsed tunnel. So I gotta go back over to the tunnel.
I needed to find the answer on the plot board.
No, I know the answer now, Alan. I was going for stuff. Actually, if I go to my room, and they're both words of war. I could because I only have the revolver, but I'll hold on to those upgrade points. We'll do a quick save. So you told me before your other ideas with a hypothetical Resident Evil 3 remake. One thing you would have is that if it pushes Jill right out of the way of getting hit by a tentacle, and that infects her. Ooh, that's fun. Exactly, the potato ceilings, man. Because you know, gamers never look up. Night Springs. I know I lost her. Let's try this one more time. You'd modify how Brad is infected. Oh, okay. Wait. Our cop buddy's back up here, right? What is he humming? I swear that's a familiar tune. Look into my eyes. You have no dialogue to share with me? I guess not. I mean, I found all the words he marked for me, which I'm quite pleased with. Already read his crazy board. Would have thought he would have had some dialogue for finding them all. Oh well. Whisper sweet nothings to that cop, or send him straight to hell. What is it? Oh, Cult of the Word. Okay. I don't want to steal that that light just yet. Okay. So, I need to change reality in the collapsed tunnel with the summoning ritual. But first, I want to see what it looks like with the other words of reality.
I changed the story. And with that, the dark place changed.
Okay, this ain't much different. What about the torchbearers? Oh, that's right. This is where they all burned. Oh, I got a message. Hold up. Aww, thank you, Anthony. Ah, love it. One of my good buddies today that came by. Wait, Captain is that you, Anthony? Oh, how lovely. So I'm the friend you mentioned. Ah, there it is. Okay, I understand. Alright, summoning ritual. This is the big one. So, yeah, things will be different in the tunnel now. And my health got... Alright, no, this is good. Oh. It's time to leave. There's no time to pause and change reality. The dark presence is here for me. Alan? Move. Oh, it's a quick time event. Alan. I don't think the dark presence can reach me in here. Door is stuck. We're just going to quick save that.
I couldn't hear the dark presence.
Yeah, because I'm in the safe room. Okay. So applying the summoning ritual opens the door to the dark presence in the collapsed tunnel. Is it gone? Okay. I still have summoning ritual active. Oh, it demolished the train that I fled through and busted open this wall on the way back. Okay. Well.
The tunnel was open now.
That's bad. It's time to leave. Can I get through the tunnel before it catches me? Oh, Alan, there's no light here. If it catches us, we're dead.
The dark presence. I had seen it before. I remembered now. It was always out there, hunting me.
This game does dark really well. It's like impossible to see without the flashlight. As Corporal Hicks once said in a... We are leaving. Alan, are you stuck on a rock or something, buddy? I can't move. There we go. I have most of my flashlight, a couple cylinders of ammunition, and 2 light charges that I can spend. Where am I? The murder site. This is what we've been looking for. Part of me feels like I should have gone out to, back to the dark place proper and gotten these other words of power. But I figure we'll probably be back there at some point. That wasn't even anywhere near close. This is a big environment. Oh, we're overlapping with Cauldron Lake. Is that... Oh, is the overlap only happening when we're moving? Oh, that's cool. That has to be Nightingale, right? Yeah.
On the murder site. Somehow the victim's heart was the key.
There's the heart. Yep, it's Nightingale, all right. Why is his corpse here? Who's there? Is this the threshold back to Cauldron Lake? The writer of the first word, not the writer of the last. With a tear of the light, the shadow cast, the third eye now open, to project the night. This is the moment to write. This is the ritual to lead you on. Your friends will meet him when you are gone. Huh. So we've investigated him before as the other character. And are we the ones to inscribe the words on the heart? Hey, I need that.
Something had shifted. I felt an overwhelming closeness to home. An FBI agent? Who are you?
What is this? Who are you?
She can hear me.
I'm Saga Anderson, FBI.
This is Alan Wake. I'm trapped here. The dark place. Under Cauldron Lake.
Cauldron Lake. Who are you?
I'm trying to escape. I'm making progress, but I'm in danger. The dark presence. Help me. Please, help me.
So,
I could sense it. I was closer to home. Had the woman in the vision helped me somehow? Something had changed. Outside. Parliament Tower. Where I'd lived with Alice. It was out there. Waiting for me.
Ooh, so we got to view that cutscene from Alan's perspective. Oh, what's the end of part song? I'm going to listen to the whole thing.
Some say that it moves forever this road that I lose you on every time. Some say that it moves forever this road. Some say that it moves forever this road that I lose you on every time. Some say that it moves forever this road. I can see you there, but you don't see me anywhere. I'm right in front of you, I'm right here on this winding road. What are you looking at? Is it your face on a pane of glass? 'Cause somehow this window becomes a trap on this winding road. Will it ever let me go? Forever I am fading to black. Forever I am circling back, just to fall into this trap. This winding road.
Oh, that was a short one. Okay. Yeah, banger indeed. Oh, I'm still Alan. Okay. So, our apartment building has manifested here. Can I go through this breach? I don't want to waste a bullet on him, but Nightingale deserves it. Where does this breach take me? Oh, there's an echo here.
I felt it. Stepping to the murder site, I felt it hanging in the air. A meaning. The violent emotion of the act. Like a cloud of wrath. The dead eyes of the victim staring at something you couldn't see. And yet, making you aware of it. Something had soaked into this place on a molecular level. Overlapping with your meaningless existence. Regression to something you had managed to forget. Marking you. Taking you for a ride. Making you crazier.
Yeah, dude, could you imagine if it gets adapted to any sort of like stage something or other, how fun it would be? Like, it would almost be impossible to adapt a lot of the true mind-bendingness of Alan Wake to a stage narrative, wouldn't it? And I'm back on
The station had changed.
Station.
I was closer now.
Parliament Tower Plaza? Wait a second. No. The wildest tech show of all time. This is how Alan Wright writes his book. He definitely belongs in the thousands era edgy, overly complex of wording. For real. Yeah, the train station's totally different now. The Dark Place. A photography and videography exhibition by Alice Wake. Okay. You may not be the only you out there. Yeah, the whole map is like non-Euclidean. Like, everything changes. I'm going to leave that light in there, because I think I can get away with leaving it there. And back out into the city. Yeah. Parliament Tower was not there before.
Parliament Tower. Our home in New York. Was I really this close to being home?
Absolutely
Going up
not.
to our apartment? Would I be home? Or was this just an echo of the real thing? Even
First-
then, the murder site had brought me one step closer to escape.
First things first. Now that we're outside, there's a few lights we can, powers we can collect. I should probably take this light with me. But if I'm going to take that light with me, I better take the one down in here with me, too. That would be the smart boy move. With the light stolen, there is no more access to the subway. Don't sleep again. I don't know how many lights I'll need in the subway. But if I take this one... Yep. No more subway entrance. Okay. So... There's a word of power down Draft Street. And all the way over... Oh, there's an echo over there? Did I miss it? The point of interest is where Mr. Map is. But I know there's also a lot of enemies this way, so we gotta be a little careful. I'm gonna activate this path to use as a safety point. So, can I make it down this road without getting attacked, is the question. Let's go quiet and see. There's a couple dudes. There's a dude. Alright, I'm like almost on top of it. It's around here. But as soon as I pull up my flashlight, they're going to get hostile. May as well burn this motherfucker. Oh, you're real. Okay. Okay. I have a moment. Okay. Down. Down where? Probably got a little bit before they come back. 2 more to the realm. Up. Where's the word, Lebowski? They're pointing in conflicting directions. Don't tell me it's on top of the bridge proper. Like, how the fuck would I get up there? This is where reality starts to bleed away. There it is. Okay. Okay. Word of action obtained. I could be 50% harder to detect? Absolutely, baby. I was never there. That was worth it. I only spent a few bullets and a flashlight battery. Dip my toes into the safety dance. So, next one is dead ahead by the echo. Oh no, the car. I need to turn the car on, otherwise I'm going to get swarmed by people. They're not here, right? Okay. I think we're safe. And there's an echo. Where's the echo? Don't tell me the ward is in a place where I have to turn the lights out. I fucking bet it is. I thought I already looted this box. I can't reopen it, so I guess I must have. Shit, I'm going to have to steal this. Oh yeah, there's a lot of dudes there. Shit. Ah. Ow, fuck.
Shit!
Woohoo! I'm in the wrong menu. Need you to go the fuck down. Alright. It's a waste of my goddamn ammunition and smile. But I can come up here now. There it is. It's a word of gun. I don't have to deal with those boys. I'm McFucking leaving. I did have to take the light to get the bit. Okay. Guessing Energizer and Duracell are unavailable in the dark place. So I have one more flashlight battery. I took a perk to have a chance of refunding flashlight charges every time I kill a man. And that's how I've been sustaining my flashlight battery so far. God, I am low on ammo and low on batteries. It's a little rough. But the only other two words are by the talk show studio and down the alley. Fuck, we're here. We may as well go for the words. I have another word of gun. 15% chance to not consume ammo when firing the revolver. Fuck, may as well. Yeah, we're going for it. We're treasure hunting. We're getting our words of power. Is this a... Oh, that's right. This is a happy safe room. I'll quick save, even though I've lost so much ammo. So... There's a word down the alley and a word over by Mr. Door.
The payphone at the edge of the plaza was ringing again.
Shit, I should pick that up.
Hey, Alan. Thank God it picked up. I thought I lost you again.
Who are you? Why are you helping me?
Did you go deeper? To the overlap?
Are you talking about the murder site? Yeah, I did.
That's fantastic, Alan. We're closer to getting out. We're making progress.
Well, we would be if you would answer my damn questions.
Last time we spoke, you were pretty worried about Alice. Did you ever check Parliament Tower? To make sure she really got out of the dark place?
Well, of course she got out. That's why I'm here. That's the whole goddamn point.
Be very careful, Alan. The dark presence is stealing from you. It can already manifest as your double. Scratch will...
Wait, hello?
Ruh-roh. Okay. In between with Mr. Door. According to the map, I'm in the wrong part of the fucking alley over here. By the OD Diner. It's just something I'd like to point out. In general, trust nothing in the dark place. It is twisty. You are so right, Eva. Down. Huh? You motherfucker. The word was find, huh? Got a word to fix. Okay. Health. Full health. A full heal when fighting a new word of power. Yeah, I'm taking that. So now, one more word to be found out in the overworld right now. And it's down the alley to our left. There's probably going to be dudes down here. Only got so many bullets. But I'm 50% harder to detect. Alright, how far down the alley is it? All the way at the end. Got it. Keep drowning, loser. I already found the one in there. Maybe this one only manifests in the light. A toolbox. There was some stuff in there. And yep, there's the word. What angle do I gotta be for you to go off on? Do I gotta be right up on you? The arrow's right here. Do I have to be standing next to the arrow? Unless... This is the word affix that I got before? Because if I yoink that light... Yeah, okay, that's the word affix I've already gotten. So there's another word around here. Yeah, because this just loops me around to the word affix. Looking right at it. It's in this area. If I give the light back. I'm looking for more arrows. off that. Okay, that's exciting. Where are you, my pretty? We have so many adventures we can go on together. Surely you could spare your poor, disheveled writer one more word of power. What if we go into the alley and then restore the light? Oh, it physically shifts us backwards. Interesting. Wheels within wheels. Alright, I am beginning to rapidly lose patience looking for this. Does anyone know where the second fucking word is? Because it's very clearly not that one, because we've already gotten that one. And that word affix ain't reacting at all. It's my playthrough. I do what I want. I'm checking this. Oh. We have gotten it. It's just the one. It's glitched. I've gotten it, but it shows up on my map anyway. Weird. Well, whatever. Problem solved. That's mine. Not sure why it's, why that is then. They're not following me, are they? Oh, they are following me. Time to leave. Okay, so now it's time to head to the hotel. Who is this a statue of?
Time loses meaning here. How long have I been trying to escape?
In
Long
loving
enough for Alice
memory
to think I'm dead.
of Alan Wake. echo here. Look at how lovely Art Deco this place is. I don't think the doors are supposed to work like that. That's not right. I don't think doors are supposed to work like that, guys. Dorly beloved.
Writer. Maybe he was a victim. The cult, using his words. Or maybe he was the monster behind it all. Either way, Alice Wake, his ex, she knew things. It was there in her art for all to see. A cry for help. The darkness she'd witnessed. And that put her in danger.
Was Alice here? In the story?
But didn't we get her out? Well, that's handy. Loving the Art Deco feel. It looks good, doesn't it? Haunting. Ah!
Alice's photo equipment. Set to go off when the door opens.
We're not in our apartment yet. This is like the foyer. Can I see the picture it took of me? Guess not.
Get out! Leave me alone!
Alice! Alice!
This is kind of like the apartment. Ooh. It's changed a little. It's different.
Alice.
Pick photos for exhibition posters. Here's Alice. What has she been taking pictures of?
This is a photo of Scratch. How did Alice get this?
Oh no.
Is he stalking her?
Did Scratch get to Alice? I really hope that we had killed Scratch, but there's no way Scratch stayed dead. We probably only killed him for a little while before he came back. So, has Scratch been tormenting Alice? Oh no.
This is the door to my study, where I wrote my books.
The swirl.
This symbol wasn't here before.
That's from the oldest house. Not the oldest house. That's from the Overlook Motel. So, Alan Wake's study is now connected to the ocean view? Is Alan Wake's study now his room at the ocean view? Oh, that's a little fucked up. That's a lot of fucked up, actually. Before I touch that camera... Okay, the layout of things is different in the house from the first game. This projector on the wall.
Alice's video camera. No memory card inside.
Gotta find a memory card, and then I can play it on the wall. Video art dock on screens. Focal point of the dark place. No, 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 no. Why does Alice know about that? Part 1.
Part 1. What was Alice working on?
I have a feeling that what we're about to see is going to make Ellen very sad.
When I was younger, photography was everything to me. I moved to New York thinking I'd make it as an artist. And then I met Alan. We had a good thing. We were both dedicated by our creative ambitions. The only difference was that Alan's work made money. He brought me work when he could. I took his promo shots, created covers for his books. I'm sure he forced his publisher into it. I was taking photos, just not my photos. And that gnawed at me. Things got complicated sometimes, but that's life, right? We loved each other. Then Alan hit a block. I brought out a meaner side of him. One I didn't like. I set up a trip to see a doctor in Washington. I didn't tell him until we got there. We argued. Things went wrong. And he was just gone. Drowned, allegedly. It's easy for people to think it was my fault. Hell, I do too sometimes. About 6 years ago, I started hearing noises in the night. Typewriter keys clacking. Voices. Alan was back. Haunting me. Then it got violent. It was Alan. And yet, it was a monster. He always did have anger in him. I set up cameras around the apartment with motion sensors and flashes. Now, when the monster comes, I turn it into art. My nightmares caught on film. And this is the focus of my new exhibition. To show people the world is so much darker than they ever knew. I'm calling this exhibit The Dark Place.
Alice. Scratch was terrorizing her. Why?
could you imagine? I hadn't really considered it from her perspective of if she'd ever be able to hear Alan, because American Nightmare and the start of Alan Wake 2 both suggested that in times when things were thin, Alan could reach out and drop a message in the waking world for his friends and family, and who knows if they would ever perceive it for what it was. But being the anchor of someone's sanity from across a dimension and hearing it in your dreams, only to have something wearing Alan's face come to torment her. And she names it the same thing Alan names it, naturally. Huh. Oh, this is something. I also like how Scratch's shoulders are moving with his breath in this. Well, so Scratch has been terrorizing Alice. She's been breaking down and using him to make art. But I mean, not all of it is probably just Scratch, right? Some of it has to be Alan a little bit. Can I go into it?
I sat in the writer's room and wrote a story. Initiation. To project myself through the dark place, to look for a way out. The story had brought me here, brought me nowhere. Looked me back. I was writing the story. And in the story, I now stepped into the writer's room. But there was no one here writing.
Ooh.
I can see you there, but you don't see me anywhere. I'm right in front of you, I'm right here on this long winding road. What are you looking at? Is it your face on a pane of glass? 'Cause somehow this window becomes a trap on this winding road. Will it ever let me go? Forever I am fading to black. Forever I am circling back, just to fall into this trap. This winding road.
So, Alan was drawn back to the writer's room to find he had been executed, and Scratch had rewrote and edited his manuscript taken over his return, and the dark presence came out of his study, which is linked to the Ocean View Hotel, and ripped into Alan's mind? Where do we go next? We're back to Saga.
Okay, let's recap what you've told us so far, Alan. For the past 13 years, you've been trapped in a nightmare dimension called the Dark Place.
Yeah.
It's like New York, but it's not New York. And can be reached from the bottom of Cauldron Lake, but it's not really under the lake. And after all this time, you've managed to get out.
Yeah.
But so has your evil doppelganger. Mr. Scratch? Or is it the Dark Presence?
Both. It's interchangeable. He's Scratch when he looks like me, but he can change into this other form.
And Scratch, the Dark Presence, wants to rewrite the world in his own image.
Which would be in your image, as he looks just like you.
And turn the world into a fucking nightmare.
During Deerfest, which is scheduled to take place in a couple of days. You got out of the Dark Place by writing a novel, the pages we've been finding. But your double edited it into a horror story that's now changing reality, taking over people, making them crazy, bringing the Dark Place to Bright Falls.
Yes, fiction coming in contact with the Dark Place can change reality. The story is coming true, soaking into everything, like darkness when night falls. But last time
This will be back in 2010.
Yes, last time it didn't happen all at once. The story came true bit by bit as it unfolded. And that dark presence was still bound to the lake. I stopped it before it got the ending it wanted. Before it broke free. Based on that, there's still time.
Which brings us to your magical light switch.
The clicker. Magical doesn't quite cover it. Scratch wants it to bring about his ending. That can't happen. If I can get the clicker, I can send him back to the Dark Place, make all this shit go away. Look, I know it's batshit crazy. My memory is full of holes, and I'm not sure how much I can trust. It's like a half-forgotten dream.
Mr. Wake, Alan, we've seen our share of batshit crazy in the past 24 hours. What I want to know is, why am I? Why are we written into the story?
I think I saw you. Or a vision of you in the Dark Place. I think you helped me reach out and escape somehow. With that in the story, Scratch would have edited it to get to you. To hurt you. We are all in danger.
Did Scratch kill her daughter?
It's insane. And there's so much of it.
So is the original Alan dead and the Alan character written by OG? I'm not sure. Is this a cross-code copy of a copy situation? going on with Alan? Is this his projection that walked out into the waking world?
Have you ever heard of the Cult of the Tree?
Creepy bunch. In the habit of wearing deer masks, performing murder rituals, victims turning into monsters possessed by darkness. Possibly inspired by a horror story written by a certain author. Ring any bells?
Cult. Yes. Yes. They have the clicker.
Oh.
If the cult has the clicker, does that make them Scratch's followers? How are you so certain they even have the clicker?
They could be working for Scratch. I don't remember. It's all confused.
Alan, if I'm gonna act on this information, you need to be honest with me.
Yeah, of course.
Is he confused? Or is he hiding something?
So Saga has a power, which is why she was able to reach out to Alan. Maybe Saga's presence in Bright Falls itself is what enabled him to bust out in the first place. Rubber boots. A shoebox for item transference. Add a charge to Saga's flashlight. Excuse the fuck out of me. I want that. I'll leave the Phoenix down in the box and grab a better flashlight. And then Auntie and the janitors. That's a little something there. Turn to the heart. Okay. Into the Mind Palace. So you have some case... So, I've got a few things. I've got 26 weapon upgrade pieces. So we can buy a couple upgrades. Auto fires was like a terrible idea. 50% mag increase. 2 headshots in a row for a stagger. Yeah. Give me more ammo.
She had lost count of how many shots she'd fired. But she was sure it must have been more than she had in her magazine. And yet, she'd not run out of ammo. As if the magazine had grown to fit more bullets. She fired again.
Yeah, double stun.
Saga was sure she had hit the Taken in the head, but had not even slowed the monster down. She took aim and fired again. Another headshot. This time, the Taken staggered.
Okay. Can I pet my mind deer? Oh, I can look at the photos.
Miss you, kiddo. I'll be home soon.
I have terrible suspicion about her daughter.
If only the rest of the Bureau knew what a softie Casey is.
Happy birthday! Aww. Wait, I can look at the calendar? Oh, not a calendar. Mayor Setter won't roll over on the issues. Wait, is this like a mini thing of Setter for Mayor or finding shit around Bright Falls? Okay. Manuscript pages. Alright, we have some case files to go over here.
Wake just gave us a lot of information. But this clicker seems like a good place to start. If we find that, then we find the cult.
Okay. The cult of the tree is in possession of the clicker. 2 birds, 1 stone. Got more cases here. So it's another Cauldron Lake lunchbox. There are 2 more lunchboxes at Cauldron Lake. Okay.
The pages we've been finding are from a horror story called Return.
written by Alan Wake, and the contents of this book are coming true. Why couldn't it have been a romance?
Oh, child, you know that's not how it works. So many clues. Okay. So, how does story change reality? What are the rules? Information about the Dark Place. So, the Dark Place can be accessed from the bottom of Cauldron Lake. Fiction coming into contact has the power to change reality. It's a gradual process. Wake was trapped in the Dark Place for 13 fucking years. The Dark Presence lives in the Dark Place. Scratch and the Dark Place are interchangeable. When the Dark Presence goes by, looks like Wake, it goes by the name Scratch. Evil Twin's a bit convenient. Turn the world into a nightmare. How to stop the story is over there. Okay. Flashlights hurt them. No. Flashlight go there. Hold on to that. Get the clicker before Scratch. That stops the story. A magic light switch. Where do we even start with that? Now, why do we know that Scratch is going to use it at Deerfest?
Nope.
Put that there? Yeah. Gives us only 2 days to work with. The Dark Place and the overlap.
The Dark Place. A dimension that's home to monsters. Huh. Wild stuff.
Another world reached via Cauldron Lake, home to the Dark Presence bleeding into our world through overlaps. Okay. Where Wake was. So we did pull Wake out of the overlap. It's about a local legend about terror. An overlap needs to push from both directions. It can't just be an urban legend. There must be a narrative in the Dark Place for it to hit. Okay.
He's Scratch when he looks like me, but he can change into this other form.
Let's look at our other cases real quick for the Cult of the Tree. So, cult ritual, cult to goal. Yep. Cult's working for someone. Who works for Scratch? What does the cult get out of it? So then, working on the story, I have a few more pieces that I believe I need profiling to get. Cult and the clicker.
Wake said the cult has the clicker. How does he know?
The writer is the reader. The next chapter, the next chapter, the next chapter. Keep the pages safe, the dark shining of the words.
Wake is hiding pages. That's how he knows the cult has the clicker. Wake has a double. Mr. Scratch. Where is he now?
A cloud of wrath wears my face. The dark place in your place, scratching out my body of work.
Scratch is here, in Washington. He's hunting Wake. Scratch looks just like Wake. Why?
Don't wake up the dreamer if your life is a dream. I swam to the shore, but the water is rising.
Wake and Scratch are clearly connected. Maybe Scratch got out because Wake did. Or vice versa.
Oh, my nose is a little funky. Do not wake the dreamer if you are the dreamed. Very, what's the word I'm looking for? Link's awakening of you. We have a few more questions to ask Wake here.
Okay, Mr. Wake. I know you have more pages of the manuscript on you.
You don't understand how vital these pages are. They're the only way I can know what's coming.
You're not the only one trying to solve this. This is our job.
Okay. Here. Now, this is all I have.
Oh.
Be careful with them.
Inside the trailer, at the outskirts of Watery, Saga had seen Wake's fabled clicker for the first time, in the hands of the Cult of the Tree. A cultist stared at her. She drew her weapon.
So this has been unedited.
Standing inside the trailer, at the outskirts of Watery, Saga had seen Wake's fabled clicker for the first time, in the hands of the Cult of the Tree. Her mind reeled from what the horror story was now claiming about her. Her life, her past. She didn't accept it. She stepped out of the trailer. She needed air. But she wasn't alone. A cultist stared at her from behind a deer mask. She drew her weapon, shouted, ran after him.
Huh. God, I missed pages in Return 1 and 2. Damn! Oh well. Well, now, on the trail of the cult here. Where is the clicker?
The Cult of the Tree has the clicker Wake told me about.
It's in somewhere in...
They're part of all this.
Okay.
It's all on the page. The clicker, the cult. Okay, I'll head to Watery and find this trailer. Casey, you stay here and keep an eye on Mr. Wake.
Got it.
No, you need me there.
No dice, pal. This is an FBI investigation, and I don't see a badge on that flannel.
So between Alan and Saga Story, we need the bucket in the janitor's break room. Feel free to play in whatever order you choose. I can switch between them? Switch reality? Oh. Okay, but let's just put this on all of them to see which one it clicks on. Ah. It makes sense that light's effective against the dark presence. Well-lit areas give you protection. If I just apply it everywhere, it'll affect to one of them. There we go.
The dark place makes writing come true, taking something real and nudging it. They're treating people's lives like toys. Can Wake be trusted with that kind of power? Can anyone?
Okay, can't apply the other one later. So what if I switch with Alan?
That was back. I wasn't able to escape. A dark presence had stopped me. I had seen the title page of another manuscript. Return. I didn't remember writing it, but it felt familiar. Important. I had to find it. The plot board was empty again. I needed a new draft, back at the beginning, but closer to my goal.
The last draft of Initiation had brought me to my writer's room, but not the one where I was writing now. A different reality, a different time. I had died in the end. Again. The dark presence had killed me. But something was changed. My memories of what had happened was not eaten. There had been another manuscript. The title page read Return. Had I written it but then forgotten about it? It felt important. It was important. Part 1, we sing. Okay. So, do we do some Alan or some Saga? Actually, where's the janitor's break room? How would I switch back? Does Alan have a break room to switch back with? And switch up and do Saga for a little bit? Shit, where's the break room to switch back to Saga? Uh-oh.
I would write a new draft of Initiation to reach Parliament Tower using another murder site. Scratch was reaching out from the dark place to get Alice. She was out, but still in danger.
Welcome. Our guest tonight is Alan Wake. This time he wanted to do something.
I was back, and I hadn't forgotten. I knew how this worked now. I could take control, no more surprises.
What demons he wrestles with in the dark hours of the night. Together with our house band, the divine old gods of Asgard, we have created something very special. The song is called Herald of Darkness, but I like to call this next segment the story of the journey of Alan Wake, the musical. We just do what we always do. We'll chat, but instead of talking, we'll sing it.
Ah, this is the break room to switch reality. Okay. Invitation 4, we sing. I really want to see this bit, but you're right. We haven't played Saga in a while. I'll go back to Saga's reality for now. It'd be convenient if I could switch from both of their mind palaces, but I guess it's gotta be from here, yeah. Because Saga's mind palace can't go in there. It's gotta be from the Waking World. Okay. Let's do Saga in the Waking World for a little
You wrote
bit.
these pages in the Dark Place. So why are we finding them here?
I think I wrote them. I remember writing an endless amount of pages. When this happened before, the pages were being sent from the Dark Place to help me. Maybe the same thing is happening here.
That's all for now, Mr. Wake. Thank you for your cooperation.
Many pages in the Dark Place. Where would that one fit here?
Doesn't
The ritual?
look right.
The goal? No. The work. Writing is part of a ritual. Yep. Inflicts the order in the pages unless the cult's working for scratch. Okay. I have some... Saga, please.
Oh, welcome.
Okay. Past favorite Deerfest floats. Go.
The yarn puppet monstrosity.
Stuffed moose and squirrels one.
No, thank you. Those beady dead marble eyes still give me nightmares.
Why is he watching me?
Hello, and welcome to Coffee World, voted Washington's best coffee-themed amusement park. All of our attractions are family-friendly and available to children of all ages, just like our coffee. So, take a sip of our Oh Dear Diner organic coffee and let the adventure begin! Hold on for dear life on the Espresso Express! Oh! Soak in some local history at the Huatari Well, where two serial killers once hid the disemboweled bodies of their murder victims. It's not haunted. No. Come join Mocha Moose and the goats at our amusement park petting zoo. Just don't share your coffee with the goats. Seriously, stop feeding our goats coffee. Seriously, it's not amusing.
It's not a moose.
Take in amazing views from the slow roaster Ferris wheel. I can almost see the Watery Lighthouse trailer park. This is so much fun. And finish off at our beautiful gift shop where seniors and children under 10 receive a 9% discount on keychains and propane tanks. Welcome to Coffee World. We guarantee you'll jaw a great time.
This is the third time I've requested something be done about the TV in my room. It keeps going on by itself. It's keeping me awake all night.
Yes, sir, I'm terribly sorry for that. We've called a professional electrician. In the meantime, have you tried unplugging the TV for the night?
Oh, there's an idea, Einstein. Why don't I just get rid of everything I'm paying for in that room while I'm at it? Sleep on the floor. Go to the toilet in the corner. Hey, I'm not unplugging it. You're fixing it.
Of course, sir.
Have a great time. And that's not the first one of those commercials we found, actually. Hang on. We're going to the TV. The Coskellas also do adventure tours. Witness.
Oh dear, I am a tourist, and it appears that I'm lost in the woods. We've only had a tour guide, also. It's bear season. Oh no, a bear. Help. Did somebody call for a tour guide? Oh wow, Koskela Brothers Adventure Tours. Unforgettable tour experiences at affordable prices That's right. I'm Ilmo Koskela, voted best coffee roaster slash tour guide by Coffee World magazine. And I'm here to give you the tour of a lifetime. But Ilmo, I've heard the government has seized and restricted access to many local nature attractions. That is true, Jarkko. Many local attractions have recently become fenced off by the government. And that's why at Koskela Brothers Adventure Tours, we say, fuck the government. We have bolt cutters. Oh, wow. You think
We have bolt
and
cutters.
we'll take you anywhere.
Hiking through the scenic Elderwood National Park. Fishing in the crystal clear waters of Bright Falls Dam. Bird watching at majestic Mirror Peak.
The tour of a lifetime is just one phone call away. Book now to get a 9% discount on this limited edition Oh Dear Diner coffee thermos.
You know, thinking about it, buddy, I'm sure that you and Nick would probably have a blast doing one of those. I don't know. I'm afraid that 9% is going to come up and be plot important at some point. What are the odds of something new in our rooms here? This one's my room because Saga is, well, not neat, but more neat than Casey. Nothing in the break room. Calling that number. But not my problem. Yep, Casey's leaves coffee cups all over the place. Is this new? About Cauldron Lake, look into news and rumors, focus on 2010, cross-reference with old case files in New York City cult, similarities, commonalities, and mythology, part of a series, find out name of a good coffee from diner. Koskela Brothers. Locked door. Look into my eyes, ma'am. I'm sure it's fine. Hey, is that a page? What's one doing in here? Ed returns to Cauldron Lake. This has been edited.
Ed hadn't been the same since his latest show had closed. This wasn't the first time one of his productions had shuttered early. Scathing social commentary in a one-act play wasn't exactly filling seats. When Tammy told him she was taking a research trip to Bright Falls, he decided to tag along. Ed told her he wanted to find inspiration. Really, he just wanted a break from the city. But it was true that he certainly needed to find something. A voice, a direction, an idea, something authentic to himself.
Oh, no.
Ed knew he couldn't keep using Tammy's money to fund his playwriting. After the argument with Tammy, Ed stormed out of the diner and drove their rental car back to Cauldron Lake to prove a point. Now standing in the dark woods, the sun hidden by the trees, Ed wished he could remember what that point was. Something about masculinity. He cursed at himself and turned to go. Suddenly, he was blinded by a light in his face. Voices shouted and hands pushed him to the ground. Ed struggled in vain.
Oh, no. So, Ed and Tammy Booker. So they would have been the next Alan Wake, likely, of an author whose power would be co-opted by the Dark Place. But Alan is still active. So are they just going to be sacrifices to the cult of the word? Oh no. Oh, those poor children. I'm not reading this handwriting. Timmy didn't want me to come. I can tell. Not like the trip is even helping. I thought getting out of the city would inspire me, but Bright Falls is just a bunch of trees and empty storefronts. I need to find something. I'm tired of writing one-act plays about how shitty the world is. I thought scathing social commentary would make me feel like a real artist, but I don't know. It's not me. I want to write something weird. Something really out there. Something authentic. But what? Fuck this town. I don't even want to get into what happened last night. It's weird, though. Sitting here in the hotel room, some pieces starting to fall together. An idea for a new play. Space cult that burning down the galaxy in some misguided search for to be determined. Lone man, an artist, wandering the stars until his destiny puts him straight in the cult's path. All black cast? A musical? A rock opera? We're going to find Ed mutilated, aren't we? Another page. Shit, I'm glad I came in here. Tammy rides the ferry. Okay, so there's chunks at the end that have been edited.
Tammy tapped her pen on her notebook. Alan Wake had ridden this same ferry into town when he arrived. This was his entry into Bright Falls. His first steps across the threshold. She wrote that down. She always found it helpful to walk in the victim's shoes, do what they did, see what they saw. It added great color to the book. Tammy felt raindrops on her face. God, again? She pulled up her hood. The rain just kept coming. She missed New York. So far, this hadn't been the simple research trip she pictured. First the incident at the lake, then the fight with Ed. It's not surprising tempers got hot. They were both on edge after what had happened. Tammy had said some things she regretted. She looked out over the harbor. A chill passed through her. She hoped Ed wouldn't do anything stupid.
God, they both could have been New Wakes, couldn't they? But Alan's presence was too strong. Okay.
I can't force it open.
Neither of those doors are real. Alright. Well, that was worthwhile.
Is there anything else I can help you with, sir? Would you like a complimentary dinner tonight?
Well, that almost makes up for the ineptitude of this place.
I'm glad to hear it.
I would draw my gun at you, sir, if I was allowed to. Alright. Out into Bright Spring. Bright Falls always looks pretty. So, my objective is to get to Watery, and I have to drive to Watery, apparently. But before I do that...
Jules, you didn't forget to pack the EMF reader, did you? Why would I pack your gear? I've got my own to worry about. Hurry. Now how am I supposed to measure the energy signatures emitted by paranormal manifestations?
Wait, will the rando still be on the call? Isn't she dead? Dad's losing his mind. Because... Wendy is definitely dead. Found in Cauldron Lake, 2018. Shit. Okay.
Good to see you.
Call me through the window. I know we gotta get in the car to go to Watery. But, like, I want to take a lap around the town just to look for shit, you know? We got our 3 intrepid ghost hunters over here. They're EMF readers, apparently. Kids Folly to celebrate Deerfest at the Happy Harvest. It's just the 81st Deerfest, Jesus. For last year's instance, adults are advised not to bring alcohol to this event. I'll check the Oh Dear Diner first. Wait, can I get a map of Bright Falls from the... I already have a map of Bright Falls. God, Main Street looks decrepit. Hang on, you're not... It must not be your shift. Can I play the jukebox? It's out of order! God damn it. Do appreciate most of the songs are by Old Gods of Asgard. And there's Ilmo's bear. And the gods, okay. You can hang out there, ma'am, it's fine. Did I pet the steerhead before? I did, okay. I don't know what the point of petting them is, but down to each one I've found. Alright. Settler for mayor. Wait, is there a TV around here?
Good day.
Or is it?
Setter is better.
I don't hear it. Alright, well I just got that log. So we're going to go into my mind palace and look at it here. Ama beer.
Jaakko, we're going to a cool guy's house to drink some brewskis. Are you coming? No, Ilmo. I'm very busy wearing a turtleneck and drinking wine like an asshole. Oh dear, I know what Jaakko needs. Ama beer to the rescue. Bring out your inner Wolverine with Ama beer. Wow, this is the best party ever. Thanks, Ama beer. Ama beer is a traditional Finnish lager, and we drink it the Finnish way.
At the bar while actively avoiding small talk with strangers. Getting blackout drunk on a boat during midsummer and trying not to drown. In the sauna, using your beer can to hide your pippeli from wandering eyes. Partaking in the Finnish tradition of kalsarikännit, drinking at home alone in your underwear with no intentions of going out.
It's not sad if it's intentional.
Ama beer, your Finnish drinking adventure starts here.
You picked a hell of a time to raid. Hey, buddy. let me give you a shout out. Oh, why is it triggering twice? Huh. Interesting. Shout out the Sad Boys Vivo. There we go. You should see a finished friend and see if it's true. It's not sad if it's intentional. Hey dude, which of the Sad Boys is giving the honors of giving me a raid tonight? Nice to see ya. How you doing? What are you playing? Oh, Sasiri, okay. Oh, it's a Sonata. Hey, cheers, dude. Would you like to watch a deeply unsettling, bad local TV ad? You have 3 options here. Beer, coffee, and tours. Hit me with it? Well, no, you get a choice here. Which of these unsettling ads would you like to witness? Beer. Alright.
Yako, we're going to a cool guy's house to drink some brewskis. Are you coming? No, Ilmo. I'm very busy wearing a turtleneck and drinking wine. Like an asshole. Oh dear, I know what Yako needs. I'm a beer to the rescue. Bring out your inner Wolverine with Armor Beer. Wow, this is the best party ever. Thanks, Armor Beer. Armor Beer is a traditional Finnish lager, and we drink it the Finnish way.
At the bar while actively avoiding small talk with strangers. Getting blackout drunk on a boat during midsummer and trying not to drown. In the sauna, using your beer can to hide your pippeli from wandering eyes. Partaking in the Finnish tradition of kalsarikännit, drinking at home alone in your underwear with no intentions of going out.
It's not sad if it's intentional.
Alma Beer, your Finnish drinking adventure starts here.
You live those things, beers on a string. Does it live up to the small townness? The bad green screen artifacting? Yeah, so apparently I walked by here and that procced that I must have been in range of a TV playing that ad. I just couldn't find the TV in question. So what were you playing, Sonata? Having a good night?
I can't leave here yet. Lots of work left to do.
Pokemon. Ah. Good stuff, good stuff. He's barking at me. So, I never actually played X or Y. My last mainstream Pokemon game was Diamond. All Pokemons I've played since then have been... Well, actually, no. Scratch that. I played about half of Scarlet. Not Scarlet. I played about half of Violet. The last mainstream Pokemon I finished all the way through was Diamond. And I got halfway through Violet, and I kind of dropped off on it.
How many times do I have to tell you? She's gone missing.
Well, are you sure she's not just avoiding your calls?
Why would she do that? I'm a lovely person.
Are you? Look into my eyes. Stare into my flashlight and tell me what you see. Black and white, they're the best in the series. You're dead serious? Oh, good to know.
I can't get through this.
I generally take my Pokemon advice from Vintage as
This guy, I don't like it. Staring at me.
As Vintage is the biggest Pokemon fan I know. Is very much a top contender for you. That's good to know. Yeah, Vintage fucking loves Pokemon. Whenever I have to, like, think of a gift for her, I usually, like, think of a Pokemon thing. Oh, I've already read that document. What's the word I'm looking for?
Make sure you write down that he's never done this before. He always comes home right after work, or at least calls to let me know he'll be late.
So both these people are complaining about it become cultists, right? Story-wise, they're the best, but gameplay-wise, they lack variety because it's new gen only. Okay. So, like...
Mulligan and Thornton told everyone to stay out of the basement. And now, they're nowhere to be found.
Oh no, where are
I
they?
bet they're just trying to get out of work.
Let's not assume the worst of our colleagues.
Yeah, God forbid.
What's the word I'm looking for? I like Pokemon. Pokemon's fun. I had a blast with Infinite Fusions. I played the hell out of Infinite Fusions. I have been meaning to do another run of Infinite Fusions, actually. I really enjoyed that game. Black and White Games decided to add 150 new, one Pokemon by himself. So it really tried creating the red-blue feel. Ah, okay. Infinite Fusions was wonderful. I was debating on if I should have streamed my run of it, honestly, when I was playing it. And, well, if I play it again and I stream it, that would be fun, because it's had a lot of updates since when I last played. Yeah, Infinite Fusions is a really fucking good game. It's incredibly competent in its own right. Have chat influenced my already poor decision making. I don't know, man. It's hard to beat my poor decision making of making an entire team of Buneary and Lopunny fusions. There's no getting away from that. I did make an entire team of Lopunny fusions. And they were competitively viable. I rolled like 3 different gyms with the Bunny Squadron. Pointing directly at me and calling me a furry. Oh no. Not like this. Wait, the figure's being pointed back at you? The reflections. No, but I had a lot of fun with it. I think I actually like have a fucking screenshot somewhere of like, because I made multiple teams. Yeah, I would have saved it in the same folder that I was running Infinite Fusions out of, right? Yeah, okay. Okay, so the Hall of Fame that I used to rip through the Elite Four had 2 Lopunny fusions in it. I'm a God of War fan, but yeah, you'd let a Lopunny step on you. Literally do the Joker voice when you're talking to Matsu about your starter. Okay. Sonata, you are faced with a quiz challenge. I have already said that 2 of the fusions in my team that I ripped through the Elite Four with and hit the Hall of Fame with were Lopunny fusions. Your challenge is guess what I fused them with, or guess any other part of that team. If you get any of them right, I'll show you the team that I used to beat the Elite Four in my run of Infinite Fusions. There's no law against the Pokemon, Batman. The starter becomes the Fox? Oh, Delphox, right? I remember the starters of the different gens, at least. Of that generation, there was what? Delphox, Chestnut, and Greninja? I probably would have gone with Chestnut myself. I got it right. Okay. And the Lopunny fusions, are any of them particularly degenerate-ish? No. No, I wouldn't call that degenerate. What about the other Lopunny fusions that I made? Were any of them degenerate? I have this entire big screenshot of all of the guys that I fused and trained up. Okay, so of the Bunny Brigade... Okay, there is one member of the Bunny Brigade that you could consider degenerate, but I would call most of them not degenerate. Guess I threw a Tentacruel in there somewhere. Incorrect. No Tentacruel. The degenerate combo for a bunny is Machamp from this fusion brick that I've got here. Alright, boss, you get a guess. What's a Pokemon I took to rip through the Elite Four in Infant Fusions? Hit me. How well do you know me? Because it's fusions, you have 12 choices here, and 2 of them are Lopunny, so that doesn't count. Arcanine. You know, Arcanine is my favorite, and I had 3 different Arcanine fusions. I didn't actually take any of them into the Elite Four. I'm sorry. I will give you the honorary victory for using my favorite Pokemon Go. My favorite Pokemon, though. Yeah, I had fused an Arcanine with itself. Arcanine was a great fusion. Arcanine Jinx was cursed. I unfused that almost immediately. And, sadly, there weren't a lot of good Arcanine fusions, honestly, sprite-wise. It's a hot phone. You could smell the degeneracy. Get it? We're being weird. Hey, Matzo. Oh yeah, all of Jinxes were cursed as shit. I only had 1 mile, and I didn't feel like breeding it, so I never fused it. I didn't just say that. Why not? I can show you. Display capture. Hide game capture. The fuck? It's looking at the wrong display. Let's change that. Select the primary monitor. There you go. Okay. That was the team that I used to rip through the Elite Four. We had a Haxorus Aegislash, an Aegislash Lopunny, a Ampharos Lopunny, a Volcarona Cofagrigus, a Blastoise Venusaur, and a Cofagrigus Crocodile? Whatever the fuck the evil alligator is. Yeah, Crocodile and Cofagrigus went fucking hard. That Pokemon right there dumpstered an entire Elite Four member all on their own. Yeah, Aegislash fucking rocks. I had like 4 different Aegislash fusions. Yeah, Cofagrigus Volcarona looks really good and absolutely shredded. Because you buff it up with Quiver Dance to jack up special attack, and then you murder whatever you're looking at. You nearly dumpstered the 3rd gym leader with nothing but a cat named after your best friend. Oh, that's wonderful. Yeah, dumpstered a lot of folks. Over I ended up being overbuilt for multiple encounters. Which is why I made multiple teams, so that I could, like, go into fights properly leveled with the B team, and then the C team, and then the D team, because each team ended up getting too strong. Yeah. You fuse the Volcarona with Charizard. Ooh. Yeah, I'm slowly talking myself into doing another Infinite Fusions runs, just because Infinite Fusions is a great fucking time. Alright, I can go to Cauldron Lake or Watery. I can go back to Cauldron Lake. I mean, there's still things that I can find there. But I'm sure I can go back to Cauldron Lake later. So let's progress the plot. You never actually played... You should. Infinite Fusions is a better Pokemon game than Scarlet or Violet. Because Infinite Fusions is a completed narrative and not a game in alpha. Yeah, and one of the great parts about Infinite Fusions is if you're not satisfied with how a fusion looks, you can just load a sprite into its memory, and then from the Pokedex, pick the sprite you want to use. You don't even have to delete out the sprites loaded into the game. You can just add another option into the game and tell the game, I want to use this one. It's great. I think I want to, like, do a full reinstall because it's had new updates and extra quest lines for different legendaries added since I played it. Scarlet Violet does have a complete... I never actually fucking finished Violet, actually. In the same vein of Infinite Fusions, my Pokemon got way too strong way too quickly, so I wound up making like 3 different teams just so that I could be like on par with the gyms. And then I somehow wound up at the Psychic Gym, which is supposed to be the second to last one, as my third gym and dumpstered her with like 2 Pokemon. At which point, I just had the feeling of like, there's no balance in the. You can't really balance an open world Pokemon game without being a lot more restrictive about it. But like, there was no challenge to it. I had already made the team I wanted to make twice, so I lost interest in picking it up. Sylvain actually been playing another Pokemon fan game that's really fun. Oh, Matzo, what is it? I am enjoying playing. I've been playing a lot of Fire Emblem fan games recently, and they've been a lot of fun. I've been playing one called Sacred Echoes, which is a Fire Emblem Shadows of Valentia demake. Because Shadows of Valentia was a 3DS game, but I never had a 3DS. And it's a demake in the Game Boy Advance style, specifically off of Sacred Stones. And this is great, because I've never played this particular one before, and I'm enjoying going through it with the narrative, and I'm having a good time with it, like, its magic system where it costs health to cast spells instead of durability in a spell book, which is fun. What I didn't realize until I hit, like, Act fucking 3 of the game, is that one of my favorite units isn't canon. She was added to the game. It's specifically to this demake as a fan OC character so that you could have a thief in Alm's route, because Alm never gets a thief. And then I found out you don't get thief units in Shadows of Valentia at all. You just don't get one. So Acantha got added to Alm's route as a fan OC character. Hyas got added to Celica's route as a fan OC character. Jesse was rebuilt from a merc to a thief. It's just, there are all these little tweaks that I thought were canon, and turns out they weren't. In fact, it looks like shit's completely valid. Only good you've ever heard about Scarlet and Violet is a story, everything else gets shat on. You can do anything in any order, yeah. They tried open world Pokemon, there are reasons they... Yeah, Scarlet and Violet would have been way better if it had been given more time to cook, but we know Game Freak won't do that, because Nintendo tells them to publish now. Yeah, the Game Boy Fire Emblems are wonderful. Like, the only... The Game Boy Fire Emblems are near and dear to my heart. I still say Path of Radiance for the GameCube is the best Fire Emblem. And Three Houses was fun, but not play it 4 times for all 4 different endings fun. Three Houses was 1.5 runs at best. Poke Rogue, an entirely browser-based roguelike with everyone up through Gen 9. Oh, that's pretty cool. Remember 7's the best one in your opinion, Sonata? Help me. 7 is the one just named Fire Emblem that has the triumvirate of lords of Hector, Lyn, and Eliwood, correct? Doesn't have all the moves and abilities implemented, but they're all in the game. Oh, that's fun. I hate that they nerfed Paladins from 7 to 8. The one before Sacred Stones. So, yeah, that would be the one with Hector, Eliwood, and Lyn. Not to be degenerate or anything, but Lyn's your cut. Shit. I enjoyed Lyn. She was fun. Of the 3 units, it had to be Hector. Hector was the best. There was just so much weight to his animations of just cleaving someone in fucking half with the axe. Hector was wonderful. And Rebecca, the archer. I loved using Rebecca because I really liked her cute green hair. Those were good units. You know more about it? Yeah. Yeah, Matzo, hit me with some information on why you would recommend it. That sounds fun. Yeah, the Game Boy animations and the sprite work were phenomenal. When they went to the 3DS or the DS and it all got all muddy and like bad polygons, like, what are you doing? Legendary is a starter, shit. Yeah, criticals just haven't even come close. That's one of the things I'm really liking about this Sacred Echoes demake, is that there are custom sprite works for most of the classes. Like paladins have the same sprite animations as like Sacred Stones or FE7, but like the same with archers and snipers and everything. But almost every other class, like Myrmidons and Mercs, have completely new sprite sets and animations that are crisp and look official with how good they are. Alm and Celica have unique sprites. Mages and Sages have been completely reworked. There are some entirely new sprite classes put in. It's really good. It's like professional looking. You get your first general, you feel their default attack in their bow. Yeah, how they step back and clunk, and then the lance shoots out on the chain, or you cleave with the axe or the sword. It feels so good. Yes, there was Peak for Pokemon, Diamond, Pearl, Black, White, Mystery Dungeon, 3 Ranger games, Conquest. Yeah, but all the great pixel games are in fucking 3D now, which hurts. Give me another good 2D pixel art, please. I love the hero class. I am a little sad that there isn't a straight hero class right now. I think that's restricted to Alm himself once I get a promotion. But the fighter branch in this demake goes Mercenary, Myrmidian, and then Dread Knight. And so like the Merc is, the Merc, and his rather than doing the front flip in every attack, it's a big forward chop, and he only does the throw it up in the air and forward flip for his crit. But the Myrmidon is neat now, because it's not just like guy with a sword out at his side. It's sword and shield and like a high sort of stance or whatever. And it's a jumping slash for every attack, but a crit is a 3-hit combo that ends in like a big jump, which is pretty cool. And the Dread Knight, I think you would like. The Dread Knight is just a fucking ninja, where the sword goes down and clicks and just swipes right through for a basic attack, and it backflips over the victim back to neutral. But the crit is a lethal draw, where they sheath the sword, do a big exhale, and then effectively, like almost like Lynn's crit from Fire Emblem 7, teleport on the guy, slash their neck, and end up behind them. It's really well done. I would recommend this ROM hack. It's a lot of fun. I have been talking about this for like 20 minutes. I need to play the game. I wasn't even looking at the camera. Oops.
Yeah, Anderson, I didn't want to say this in front of Wake, but are you sure this is a good idea? Going on your own?
Assuming we believe the page, I need to check this out. We need to find the cult. Anyone we meet here could be a member. And this Scratch guy.
The evil doppelganger? Must be true, or else this guy can't write for shit.
The quality of his writing aside, if this page turns out to be true like the rest have, this could be a breakthrough. We might solve this thing before backup even arrives.
Yeah, but they're taking their time, so just be careful out there. Meanwhile, I think me and Wake will have a chat. Maybe I can shake something loose.
Okay. But remember what happened with the Salt Shaker?
Yeah, real funny.
The page placed me in a trailer, somewhere in Watery. I should ask around.
Local girl. Are there any famous pixel games that stuck to it the whole time? I don't know, one of my favorite pixel games, like aside from like the classic Legend of Zeldas, are Golden Suns. Golden Sun 2 is a phenomenal pixel art game that is makes wonderful use of a 2.5D technique where they layer their 2D sprites staggered to give the illusion of perspective, which is really cool. Yeah, like, I don't know, man. Old school, like, old Legend of Zelda's like, Link's Awakening, Oracle of Ages, Oracle of Seasons.
Hey, what did you used to say your dream job was?
They got good shit.
I bet it wasn't dock worker.
I don't know about all that, but idle hands are the devil's playground, so...
Well, us fishing types appreciate you all, at least.
Have you seen me? Stella... Oh, no. Didn't we discover that someone killed that dog? That's some environmental storytelling that hurts a little bit.
The flooding is even worse here. More like underwatery. I'll have to tell Casey that one later.
There are eye holes in the coffee. Wait a second, there's a lost cat. Wait, I hear something.
A vote for Mayor Setter.
Adi!
Okay then. Catchy tune.
Kaivon pohjalle ruumiskasan. Tästä yöstä ei selviä kukaan. Synkäs huoneessaan kirjoittaen. Onki houreistaan sinut säkeeseen. Hän peilistä sua tuijottaa. Murhan polte se kruunua. Tuon katseen tunnet, et voi unohtaa. Vaik kasvot piiloutuu veriverhon taa. On yötön yö. Se sielun syö. On yötön yö. Se sinut syö. Kuin painajainen hän luoksesi saapuu. Hänet verhot tuon varjojen kaapuun. Monta tarinaa hänestä kerrotaan. Häntä pakoon et pääse sä milloinkaan. Hän peilistä suotuu.
I was ready to hear Ati singing about Alan.
Tuon katseen tunnet et voi unohtaa. Vaik kasvot piiloutuu veriverhon taa.
Of course Alan can pass into the waking world. Why wouldn't he be able to? So we got a nurse, a grandma, another grandma. Tom the Poet. Thomas St. Barbary. No. Hold up. A terrifying, strange dive into the dark depths of an artist's mind. A film by Thomas Zane. A pinprick of light in an ocean of darkness. Tom Zane as the diver. Barbara Jagger as the dark presence. Cynthia Weaver's leading the light. Emil Hartman as the assistant. Based on a novel by Alan. No. Don't fucking do that to me, game. That's recursive. And this one. The Dark Doppelganger and the Art and Life of Thomas Zane. Thomas C. The auteur. Guest lectures by the President of the Bright Falls Film Society, Thomas Emerson. That's new verses. discussing his early career in Finland, his artist commune in Bright Falls, his lost work Tom the Poet, his mysterious disappearance in the 70s, playing his own dark double in the films, the poet, the writer, the diver, Thomas the Rhymer. That's fucking with me right now. Moosefest meets Somi Hall. Raffles, karaoke's and skits. Loki, Pusting. I don't know how to pronounce that. Come one, come all. This is Watery's own Nessie. An anonymous source sent this photograph to our editors, claiming it was to capture during the last full moon. A majestic beast hidden in the depths of the water, or an elaborate prank? A sea creature that defies the very laws of nature? Or a submarine relic from the Cold War era? A lonely wanderer searching for companionship and compassion? Or a fearful monster, out for blood? These questions, among others, haunt our editorial team here at the Bright Falls Record after one of our avid readers sent in this mysterious photograph as evidence of an unidentified creature roaming Watery's waters and making a rare but opportune appearance. This titillating spot may just be the event of the year. As we dive deeper into this mystery, we here at the Bright Falls Record invite all our readers to a naming competition. What should our local beast be called? Watery Wanda? Shelly the Sea Monster? Send in your suggestions now. More updates and revelations to follow as story unfolds. Welcome to Coffee World. One-of-a-kind amusement park opens in Watery. I'm sure all of our readers know Ilmo Koskela, who, with the help of his brother Yako, has been making our small town of Watery a bustling hub with his various business ventures. The latest of these, Coffee World, has its grand opening just around the corner. I had a chance to ask Ilmo a few questions about Coffee World. Ilmo, what's Coffee World about? I'm glad you asked. Coffee World is the world's greatest coffee-themed amusement park for all ages. And right here in our hometown of Watery, it's got all the rides, thrills, and excitements you could ask for. And, of course, lots of delicious, fresh coffee. Both hot and iced. Put that in. How'd this unique business idea come about? Well, you know, I'm all about ideas. An idealist, if you could say. What's even more important to me is that my many successful businesses is our hometown. With my help, we can revitalize Watery, build its economy back up, bring the tourists back in, and enjoy ourselves in the process too. Coffee World is just as much for the townspeople as it is for the out-of-towners. Which attractions should the visitors be sure not to miss? Oh, it's like having to choose a favorite child. It's impossible. But the Slow Roaster is of course a wonderful ride full of mystery and magic. And the Espresso Express is sure to give you a thrill. Also, don't forget to drop by the Fresh Pot gift shop on your way out. You never know what treasures you may find. Coffee at least, I bet. Yes. There are all these names here. Amusement park all the people want to go to. Watery Coffee World. Yeah, Ati sings so well. I really like this. Also, these posters are fucking with me if you have any context for Alan Wake 1. Oh. A save room? Also, pet the deer. There must be significance to being able to pet every deer I find. The shoebox. His voice is coming through the radio too. That's a little odd. I can switch realities here. Okay. Let's save real fast. Auntie and the janitors. Yeah, I can't get up onto stage. So I should talk to these folks.
Excuse me. Do you know where?
Hush. Archie's in the middle of a show.
I wonder if I'm the first FBI agent to ever get shushed.
That prevents me from talking to anyone else I see. God, he's really good. Can I... Where's the radio? I can listen to Ati sing it! I can come back and listen to this whenever I want. Wonderful. I love that for me. God, he's just directly talking about the plot. Why does it feel like the lyrics are always slightly different each repetition?
Kaivon pohjalle ruumiskasan. Tästä yöstä ei selviä.
Honestly, I could listen to this for a long time.
Huoneessaan kirjoittain. Onki houreistaan sinut säkeeseen. Hän peilistä suotui.
Alright, this is like the fifth time. I need to... Hey, a map. Perfect. Alright, got a map of the town. Excellent. What we got here?
Mayor Seta will stand up for justice.
Sure he will. Lost cat. Fresh fish.
Hey, where's the time gone?
You tell me, lady.
There's just a wretched husk of what used to be me left.
Not promising. I'm
Watery's definitely quaint.
treasure hunting. Though what treasure one may find in a wrecked out town like this. The fuck was that? It's probably tetanus.
I bet they have good fish here.
Salami I don't know if I want to eat anything out of Cauldron Lake. Today's specials, sardines it looks like. Can I go into this facility?
I need a tool to get this open.
Oh, this seems safe. A cooler? What's in a cooler? Nothing. Love it. You know, coolers are surprisingly handy for transporting video games. Very sturdy. Won't break on you. Someone nailing their boat shut. Worst cooler.
What have you been up to this time around?
Oh, you're
There's
just...
only so many times I can keep fixing the same hole.
You're just hitting a hole in the side of the boat with a hammer, man. Not even remotely cool.
When'd she get loose from the mooring? Sure, I'm so secure. Swear this vessel has a mind of its own.
Ammo. Yeah, Every bullet I can get. Outdoor filing cabinet with batteries. I need every battery I can get. I can hear Ati through the karaoke hall. Wait, what is this poster? Yo, yo. That's the song he's singing. Huh. Okay, that cooler was cool. It did have some goodies.
Hello.
The game wants me to talk to people, but there's not a lot of folks. Oh, I'm in the marshes now. Nothing like some good wet boots to raise your spirits and morale. The Watery Lighthouse Trailer Park. That's what I'm looking for.
Ilmo Koskela. He's that tour guide we met at Cauldron Lake.
To find your... Is he a realtor? Light, laughter, and love will guide you home. Yeah, I'm sure they
Mom's
will.
family was from Sweden. I've always imagined it kind of like this. Saunas, lakes. Seems nice.
I would hope that Sweden is a little nicer than this the Pacific Northwest Trailer Park. Carl. He's a lot of things, yeah. He seems happy. What if I just drown myself and get a game over? That's a ferry. Or just a boat. Hi. Do you know about the local cult?
Ever heard of the Cult of the Tree?
The half deer, half man monsters? Oh, sure I've heard of them. They're the reason I can't risk taking walks in the forest anymore. If one of them shows up, how am I supposed to get away? I can't run with a bad hip. I'd be killed for sure. I could maybe use my crutches to defend myself. Do you think that'd work? You're the professional.
Probably smart just to stay in the sauna for now. Enjoying the sauna?
You bet. The steam is amazing on my creaky old joints. I'm just waiting for Ati to wrap up his show so we can crack open some beers.
I've read that taking a sauna is good for preventing dementia.
Yeah, and so is beer.
He seems like a happy old man. Think I could beat them off with my crutches? Oh, I can go past the road close sign. Huh.
Hey, Seva, a sauna doesn't fix what ails ya? You're a goner.
They also say silence is golden.
What do you suppose that means, Ted? I don't know if I'd want to soak in these waters here. They look a little rusty.
Yeah, I fear he's losing his grip on reality.
I don't care to listen to pointless jibber jabber. Not on the radio and not in the sauna.
Yeah, I fear that Pat's losing it too. Saunas are great for the... Beautiful quote, right? Sure is a lot of beer. Yeah, this place looks clean. Shotgun shells and a battery? Oh, frabjous day. Can I open the fridge? No? Alright. Someone put a ribbon on their dog. Oh, it's cute. Alright, what are the odds that I can open this and there's someone inside? Knock, knock. Oh.
Whew. Hot.
Yeah, it's a sauna. Okay. Leaves, empty beers, a rubber ducky floating in the void because I don't see any reflective water in there. It is the floating ducky. It casts a shadow in the bucket. This is a silly place. No sense in letting the heat out, though. I like saunas. One of...
Sure is nice out here by the water. Nice and quiet.
One of my favorite things... Wait, can I pet the deer again?
7 remaining.
What?
7 remaining.
You mean it's counting how many... It is counting how many deer I pet. There's 7 more deer?
7 remaining.
I hate that. What is it a countdown to? What are you counting me down to, Mr. Deer?
Mom may be gone, but whenever I read this, I feel like she's still here.
This wasn't here before. Saga, for what it's worth, I think it's important that Logan grows up seeing you do what you love, what you're great at. It'll teach her so much. There will be times just like this when you question your choices, your competence, even your own sanity. When things get dark, remember to trust and love yourself as much as your family does. You won't be perfect, but I know you'll be amazing. Love you always, Mom. So I got a map of this town. Visit Watery. There's the sauna. New people to talk to, you say? Okay. Then there's some roadblocks. So there's the lighthouse down here. The trailer park I need to get to. Fucking hell. Coffee World is a place I can go to. Oh no, bro. Anyway, case files, I have things. So, I don't know about you guys, but whenever I go to a, like, vacation place that has, a sauna, I will...
The trailer park is a good place to look for a trailer. Keep it simple, Saga.
I will heat cycle myself by going back and forth through, the sauna and, like, a cold pool and back in, and just provided that I hydrate between each cycle so that I don't dehydrate myself, I can spend an entire day heat cycling myself, and it'll be a really good day. And then I'll sleep for 12 hours because I'll have stressed my body out by, you know, effectively running myself through the human autoclave for 4 hours. It's, does anyone else do that, or is that just a Luke thing? All right, maybe karaoke's over now that I talked to those sauna goers. No. Can I help you, ma'am? It's a pretty me thing, fair. Wait. Valhalla No, is that where the Andersons, old gods of Asgard, are?
Hello. Do you have a second?
Ah, long time and no see, Miss Anderson. Thor and Odin are not here. They are old tricksters always sneaking off.
Sorry. No, I wanted to ask you about something else.
Saga, you have to be from here, though, right? Your last name is Anderson, and you say that your family is Finnish. Aren't you related to the old gods of Asgard? Also, that man's just got a knife hanging over his dick right there, freeballing.
Do you live around here?
I live in Bright Falls. You've seen me around. I am Mr. Blum. You call me Vladimir. I work at a nursing home. I take care of your old people. We are on day trip, music, sauna, the good times. I bring them here in the bus.
The elderly are very important. And it's a very nice bus. Thanks.
You don't think the question... This is the second person who says they know you, Saga. What are you not remembering, girl? Unless your reality is being rewritten. Let's check the sauna one more time. See if Tor and Odin have made a appearance. Also, apparently there's a locked box I missed. Oh, I can open this drawer now. Okay. Bullet? Oh, why was that? Yeah, I'm not going to question why there was bullets in the sauna, actually. I still gotta find Ilmo. I wonder if I can just jog down this road.
Hey, Saga! Over here!
Oh shit! It's the they're just here. It's the Skull Brothers. Okay. I was.
Flooding did this?
The fuck? What happened to the road? Bruh.
Hey, Ilmo. How did your walk in the woods with Steven go?
Another satisfied customer. I just hope he remembers to write a good review on the webpage. Great to see you back in Watery, Saga. Everyone in town missed you. Super nice to see you again, Saga.
They act like they've known me for years. This keeps happening. Are you familiar with the Cult of the Tree?
Yeah, we always thought it was an urban legend. Kids drawing creepy symbols to scare each other, but, now it's gotten pretty damn real, huh? It's terrible what happened. We're all in shock.
Well, we're looking into it. Hoping to get things back to normal soon.
We're all for that. As normal as it ever gets around here.
You own the trailer park, right? Mind if I take a look inside?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the owner of the Watery Lighthouse Trailer Park, me, can help you with that. It's good to have our funniest resident back.
Resident? I don't understand what you mean.
If this is your way of getting out of any outstanding bills, don't worry. They've been handled. Must be hard coming back to where you and your little girl lived.
It's like they remember a different reality. Is the horror story messing with their memories?
I think it's messing with your memory, Saga. I get the feeling your daughter's dead.
So what is Coffee World?
You mean you haven't seen our commercial for it?
I did.
Coffee World is a smooth blend of rides, food, and fun. We even had a real moose. Until recently. Plus, right next to Coffee World is the workshop of our own Kalevala Knights Motorcycle Club. We're busy building the floats for Deerfest. Don't go peeking, though. You know, we're saving the big reveal for Deerfest.
Would it be rude to say it's a moose thing that they lost their moose? Wait, the Coffee World moose.
So... your commercials?
They're more than commercials, Saga. Our goal is to both entertain and educate local viewers about the fine products and services we provide. And, Yako here really comes alive in front of the camera. Really. Fuck off. I'm just there for the free beer. Not sure what Ilmo's excuse is. Hey, I'm writer, producer, co-lead, director. Do yourself a favor and, check them all out.
Have I profiled every subject?
So, you know, question. Ilmo's, TV advertisements are works of creation. And they're clearly within the area of effect of Cauldron Lake. Do you think Coffee World came into being partially because they made a commercial about it and subtly rewrote reality into generating the theme park? I could see that being a plot point. Maybe to their faces, but I'm a voice in Saga's head, so no? Oh, it's time to be very intrusive. I am going to, ask the spirits questions about the brothers. I love that they do that. They've done this for both the Koskalas and the Bookers of the sharing an eye bit. That's real nice. I like that. And then when you look at a Nightingale, one of his eyes is obscured by the dark presence because he's, you know, a corpse. Saga, I have reality to increase my business. Ilmo, that's just tax evasion.
Elmo thinks the cult is just an urban legend. Or does he?
There are things that go bump in the night. It's all true. It's all true. Sound the alarm, brother. Gather the troops, brother. Yako, the shadow of the forest is creeping closer.
They don't think it's an urban legend at all. They understand it's dangerous.
Do you think the Kolskala brothers are making all of their wacky tourist shit and are actively using the powers of Cauldron Lake to edit reality in an effort to push against the dark? Because, boy, that would be a narrative twist there, wouldn't it?
Ilmo made it sound like I lived here. Does he really believe that?
Light, laughter, and love will guide you home. Saga and her daughter. Oh boy. Happy faces raise property value. Family comes first, Ilma. We take care of her trailer while she's gone. She's one of us, Yako. Her spare key is safe and sound.
The Koskala brothers have happy memories of me living here. This must be the story affecting them. I'll play along for now. I need the key to that trailer.
The Saga playing along just makes it more true. Actively, you don't think they've got enough brain cells for that? Maybe subconsciously. Okay, what we got on the trail of the cult. I'm certain I used to live here, that I owned a trailer here, that I'm a member of the community. This is unnerving, but at least I can exploit it to get into the trailer. The more you let it be real.
Wake says the story will change reality around us. If that's true, then I need to know what's real and what's fiction.
Oh, your reality may be fiction, man. According to Wake, the story changes people's memories. That's why they think they know me, but I'm not a character. You can track what's part of the story and what isn't. Rose recognized me at the diner in Bright Falls, says I moved away after my daughter died. When the trailer park where I supposedly lived, calls me his funniest resident. Logan is not dead, but what else did the story change about her life? Knowing might help me fight this thing.
Keep trying.
Finally, someone appreciates my jokes, but seriously, what kind of life was lived here? Because all the way back here by the spooky deer head that tells me to find and pet more deer is the picture of her daughter, Logan.
7 remaining.
Horrible. Hate it.
All joking aside, yes, I would like to see my trailer. Do you have a spare set of keys?
Good for you. Yeah, I have a spare set. They're just over at Coffee World. I'd get them for you, but Yako and I have to head to Bright Falls. The spare keys are in the gift shop safe. I'll call ahead and have someone get them out for you. Oh, the road's flooded, but if you just follow this trail behind me, it'll lead you there.
I gotta go to Coffee World now? Okay.
Call the gift shop so they can give Saga a hand. Yep.
Kalevala Knights. He sequined his leather jacket.
Nothing? What am I paying them for? Guess they're busy.
What a good boy.
Well, after they finally pick up, we really need to get over to Bright Falls for that, thing. Yep. Must be busy at the park. These are off-peak hours, Yako. They're just slacking.
So, another fun thing, canonically, the game doesn't pause when Saga goes into her mind palace. She is canonically just standing there thinking really hard. So when I was like doing all of this shit, I was just standing there for like a solid couple minutes before she asked to see the trailer. Oh. Okay.
The Coscalas think I lived in the trailer park. With Logan. The story really is changing people's memories. Why aren't mine affected?
Oh,
The spare key is at Coffee World.
You're not gonna
First
like
the
the
witches at
answers
the
to
diner.
that.
Now the Coscalas. They all think Logan and I used to live here. Wake said the horror story would make people crazy. Like they're being brainwashed to believe the story. Is it spreading? There's Coffee World. Need to get across the river.
There's a whole ass Ferris wheel out there. Also, wow, am I injured? Hang on. Where's my inventory? There it is. I'd like to eat some pills. That's better. Is there anything more unnerving than walking through the woods and hearing carnival music in the distance? Flashlight's not really helping here.
What was that?
Not a great sound. Oh, darkness rising. There's gonna be a taken around here.
Fuck!
Was that an axe? Sure was. And it's bloody.
FBI, show yourself!
Oh, they're fast. I hate that they're fast, actually. Walking through the woods and hearing Shia LaBeouf. Fun fact, Impulse didn't know that song, and we had a show and tell with him the other night. It was very silly. That's what I thought, nerd. Oh, you're back. Perish.
More people turning into Taken. Is this the cult? Or the story? Or both?
I blasted his whole fucking face off. Where did his skin go? Right, so this is probably the way to Coffee World, right? Up over this. Oh no, there's a little house here. A hunting shack, you say? If I turn this on, it'll make it a safe room, won't it? Oh, enter, not a click. Don't tell me the FPC's here doing ritual shit. It's not worth spending ammo to knock over those bottles.
Another locked box.
Hey, if you take the crossbow out, put it back in the stash when you're done. P.S. I changed the code. As asked. Shit. We're not gonna find the fucking code. I hope it's nearby. Sounds like distant screaming from Coffee World, honestly. What do we got here? A page. notes. This is unedited.
Saga was beginning to see why Casey disliked the woods so much. They felt oppressive here. Too many places to hide. The distorted carnival music drifting from the amusement park ahead did not help. What the Koskalis had said about her living in Watery with Logan unsettled her. For the horror story to involve her was one thing, but involving her daughter was crossing a line. Something darted across the path ahead, too fast to see. Saga drew her weapon. Her eyes searched the woods. A noise overhead. Saga swiveled to look. A local. A man on the ridge above her. No, not a man. A monster with a hatchet in each hand. It shouted down at her. Hunting season was a bust!
Gotta love the sense of humor. Hang on for a second. I gotta use the bathroom. I'll be right back. Less than a minute. Pause, please. Perfect. Ta-da! And we are back. There's more things to look at in this room, right? There's the item box. There was the one page. We can manual save here. So, it's almost 1 a.m. I feel like this could be a good stopping point. But, hold up, crossbow bolts? I can take these? I guess I can't take them until I get the crossbow, which would probably be in that stash, and I'd need a key for it. Oh, is it the numbers that are shot? 2, 5, 7? Oh, with the number of arrows in them. 527. That's gotta be it, right? There it is. Environmental yeah! If you aren't wearing the mask, this does not belong to you. Eat shit. This is mine now. Crossbow. I love crossbows. Okay. We are quickly saving after stealing this. Crossbow can go on alternate one. Yeah. Stick with peace. Dude, who am I kidding? The next person I'm seeing was shooting with a fucking crossbow. So. That way to Coffee World. There's a dead end back there. I want to loop and see it, so we're going to go back through this path. Oh, Mother Hubbard. Alright, can't get into that yet. Yeah, this will loop me back the long way home. Because this is the ridge that that dude attacked me from. There's a cult symbol here. A page. Oh, there's a lot of redaction here. Shit. Alright.
What had kept Watery afloat all these years? A century, if not more. The locals knew the answer. Grit. Or as they put it in the language of their Finnish forefathers, sisu. These days, sisu was needed more than ever. The town was fading. It never quite recovered from the lumber mill shutting its doors. Now the fishing was drying up as well. Most people had left to find jobs in other towns. Only the most tenacious stubbornly remained. Dug in. Parasites in the body of a terminal patient. Sisu. Some people tried to resuscitate the town. The Koskela brothers double-handedly warded off the impending darkness with their ventures. Coffee World brought tourists, money, and jobs. Coffee-themed fun for all ages. The Kalevala Knights Motorcycle Club built parade floats. The bikers repaired vehicles and volunteered locally. But it wouldn't be enough. Watery needed a miracle. The end of the road was in sight. And it was coming fast.
Shit.
There's another cult stash.
I love Simon Says. Found another dead taken over by the radio tower. Looked like it was bashed to death. There was a lunchbox, some weird knitting by the corpse too. I took care of the body, but that's the third one this month. Everyone, keep your eyes peeled. Need to find this guy and let him know the cult of the tree means business. Is that like a fuel canister? The fuck? A propane tank, throwable gas can, detonates when shot. We can quick slot that bitch to right there. Crossbow bolt stack in 4. Kalevala Knight's Charm increases hand flare's duration and area of effect. When did I get that? I should probably also hotkey this. Okay. hear a Taken in the woods nearby, but I want to investigate this line. Oh, this was the ledge the Taken was on. Hey, another crossbow bolt. Nice.
Another rhyme.
The moose stall. The gentle beast with a beautiful crown runs through the woods, and with a worried frown, from the hunter he flees between the mighty trees to make it out alive. So we put the moose there.
Yes.
And get a vision. A deer doll. Oh dear. So because something happened, I think that's the only invocation we can perform at this ritual site. Stash-wise, we found Sunyan Watery. There's the crossbow side. Better in my hands than theirs. Oh, my nose is so itchy. Deer doll used to solve rhyme puzzles. Kind of hard to tell it's the deer. Suppose clothespins are a limiting medium. Of the antlers and its little face, nicely made. Hey, cute. Moose evading hunters. There's gonna be a few of these rhymes. Okay. I don't know what that'll manifest if we'll like encounter a moose because of it. Where's that taken? Oh, the taken's over there. I don't think it knows I'm here. Well, that's a full-on cultist, too. He's got the deer mask and everything. I don't think he knows I'm here. Have to engage, I think. Now he's coming down towards me, so just going all the way back up the hill. If I can avoid this fight.
Jesus. A charm.
Oh, hell yeah. What is this charm? Oh! Another phoenix down. Nice. I think I can avoid this cultist, actually. Got your full sales pitch typed up in DM to me. Hey, thank you. Much appreciated. Yeah, that's one cultist evaded. Fuck yeah. I don't have the key for that yet. I'm still a little nearby. If I just walk sedately, he won't hear me. Alright, I am going to use the item box here because I'm full up. I can put that away, and the other Phoenix down. This extra propane tank. Keeping a hold of my bolts. Shotgun ammo, all of my heals. Yeah, at least with 3 inventory slots. I'm fine with that. And we'll save. Okay. Oh, sweet. Hell yeah. I think this is where I'm going to call it for the night. Because it's about 1 a.m. And we made, like, some decent progress, I would say. So, huh. Oh, we could put her in a red windbreaker? That's kind of neat. Yeah, who am I kidding? Make that the cool shotgun. Nah, he can be standard gray. That's fine. We haven't found the shotgun. When we find it, it's going to be a pretty fucking shotgun. Okay. Yeah. I'm satisfied with where we got today. So. Sadly we had switched views, otherwise the water bottles would have hit me. But cheers. I'll wrap this up. Always remember to drink your water. Actually, hang on that. It did not land in the box I wanted it to. Hydrate for the road. So, my thinking is I want to check my phone calendar real quick just to see if I have anything like up my sleeve for other stuff this week. Got that concert tomorrow, but otherwise my week is pretty clear. So next Thursday, we'll pick up with more control and hopefully not fuck around as much as I did this time. Oopsie doodle, but whatever. And then next Saturday, more Alan Wake 2, which I'm enjoying tremendously. This has been a wonderful game so far, and I've got high hopes for it to continue its level of quality. I don't have any like collabs planned for this week, but maybe I'll see if I can get something squared for Friday. That would be kind of fun, because I mean that new Lethal Company update just came out with a new map and enemies, and there are plenty of mods that can be used. Oh, and my other announcement, I know that I mentioned it at the start of the stream, but there are more people here now. I have taken the bullet and I'm starting to put together a YouTube channel for my VODs, so it's not ready yet. But when it is, I'll announce in Discord and add a link to my page on Twitch. But I will be uploading my VODs there so they can live in perpetuity, or at least until that channel gets shuttered. So, yeah, we'll have that going forward. Woo! It's been a long enough, right? So, a Lethal Company collab soonish? Yeah, that would be fun. Let's see. Who to raid? Who's online? Alina's online, Rui's online, Mez is online. What are they all playing? Alina's in Dragon Quest. Rui is playing some titty monster game. And Mez is trapped in the Pokemon dimension. 2.8 thousand attempts. Yeah, I could not try that. Poor bastard. It's gotcha time? Oh, Christ. Let me roll a d6. 1 to 2 is Helena, 3 to 4 is Rui, 5 to 6 is Mez. 2. Alright. The dice have chosen. Alright. Well, I hope you all had a good night, or at least as much fun as I did, because I had a good time. And I always try to have a good time when streaming, at least. That's the goal. Anyway, have a good one, guys, and I will see you on Thursday. Unless I go live before then, which could happen, but who's counting? Have a good one.